committing to goals and just sort of creating this urgency and putting this fire under your ass, it's quite necessary. Gravity, 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 gravity. Hey everyone, how's it going? November 2016 is over and was a really good month. Had good focus, made good progress, and just in general, things just went flying. Just felt amazing throughout the whole month. So let's now go into the stats, which will then give you a better idea what did I do. So more the behind the scenes, what I was practicing on, how many lessons I had with my coach, and what did I practice on. Okay, so I had 3 lessons with my coach. I did 25 and a half practice sessions. Well, why half? Well, usually in a perfect month, I would do 25, meaning I'll practice 6 times a week and take just 1 day off. But November was an odd month, so there was like 1 day extra. And actually, there was just 1 day where I did feel like I was a bit tired from practicing my cover, and I just needed to take a bit time off. So on 1 day I just did like some pitch exercises and just went over the lesson, so I didn't do any proper song singing. And more specifically, on each session I would focus on average 4 minutes warming up, 10 minutes on going through the lesson with my coach, then also 10 minutes on pitch and agility exercises, and I will practice songs for 30 minutes. Now, if we compare these numbers to the previous months, you might notice that the time I spent on going over the lessons with my coach is a bit less. And why is that? Well, last month, November, I focused the most on just projection and increasing my volume even more. I have been doing that in some of the lessons, previous in the past, but so I just spend less time on the lessons, and I would actually focus as much as I can on projecting the volume in the actual songs that I was singing. I can say that as I was increasing my volume and just singing louder, it felt a lot better. And I think I got into contact with my body and like with my inner tone and voice a lot better as I was increasing my volume. And so I wasn't holding back as much as I am used to, because holding back is something that just I've been doing my entire life, in singing, speaking wise, and not just projecting or doing stupid shit or just, letting it out. And as I am increasing my volume, it just feels just liberating and a lot better. And it was great to do and put that into the songs. Speaking of which, the last cover, so John Mayer's I'm Gonna Find Another You, I put that out just recently. I'll also put a link in a down description so you can check it out. And I can say for myself, came out okay, but really I had higher expectations and I wasn't completely satisfied the way it came out. Because for one, it's really the most difficult song I've ever learned in regards to the guitar, and then combining that with the singing, which was like R&B and soul. So when I was just practicing the song, there were moments where I was just like, man, like, did I really commit to putting this song out in a month? And so it was like a real challenge, but I think, another theme that I want to go towards in this month's recap is like, committing to goals and just sort of creating this urgency and putting this fire under your ass. It's quite necessary. And even the end result might not be as good as, at least for me, it wasn't for the last cover. I think still when I look back on this cover, let's say few months, 6 months to a year later, then I'll still be very grateful that I did, because if you don't put these goals, you can just always have this like, oh, that's not good enough. I could fix that and that. And it will be just this eternal loop where you just want to become better and better. But yeah, so I'm glad I did it. And now I just got to move on. And so for the next cover, for this month in December will be, well, it's Christmas, so gonna do a Christmas song by Chris Rea, Driving Home for Christmas. Really my favorite Christmas song. Stoked about that. And if you have any comments, ideas, like feedback for the last month or anything, leave them down below. Always happy to chat. And thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you very soon.